Ladies and gents, hello and welcome. My name, of course, is Orbital Potato. This is Spinnortality. Yeah, we're in a pretty darn good position at the moment. We are just about to finish transitioning North America into a corporation, and that will be the third corporation that we will have control of on the world. We are also very, very, very close to getting the Liberty Party in South Africa to become fully 80% influenced by us, I guess, and then we'll be able to transition South Africa into a corporation. Russia as well. All of these countries are at full prosperity, which is kind of a little bit of a problem, to be honest. Maybe we should start investing in. Oh, holy cow! Europe automatically formed a corporation. I did not notice that. All right, well, that will be our fourth if we can get control of Europe. So that would be great. And you know what? It's going to be super, super, super darn cheap since Europe is very, very close to. There we go. I've completely bought everyone out, and it cost me like 100 million. That was ridiculously cheap. Holy cow, that was a steal. Yeah, wow. Holy cow. Yep, we're we're in control of Europe. We can do what we want here. Let me continue to push everything in the Middle East down. All of the laws. One more turn over here. Great. Okay, so that's our fourth. That's our fourth corporation. Holy cow, that was completely unexpected, but I'm super glad that that happened, I guess. Yeah, that's great. Okay, so we're still running. We're still terrified, I tell you, that we will have a issue with the board of directors. I don't know if I'm going to be able to transfer this lady's mind. I'm also going to start growing another body because I'm conscious of the fact that we want to try and get someone else maybe moved over to another body. We need to try and regain some board approval, and one of the ways that we can do that is through growing new bodies. We're gonna start doing it. Okay, let's have a look. Boom, bump you up to xenophobia. We've got a lot of class connections. We can start spending some cash on class connections and whatnot. We'll take care of it. 96 million. Launch for 39 million. That's pretty good. Interview robots. Is there anything interview robot-y that would be good? I mean, it costs such a large amount of money to start, and I'm not keen. Gift suggester. Gift suggester is not a terrible idea. Easy way out. Yeah, sure. We'll launch that. Great. We'll do that. Okay, cool. As I say, we're in a little bit of a dodgy position, but it is what it is. I want to try and get my my public opinion back to where it needs to be, so I probably am going to end up doing the free giveaways, but I should always try and do this. North Africa. I mean, where are we with North Africa, and where are we with North African parties? North Africa is pretty close to prosperity. We've only got a little bit of influence. I'm not going to meddle in this, to be honest. Not really that interested. Eureka. Excellent. Give me your idea. Hiring opportunity. No effect. I do not want to hire any more employees because we've pretty much completed the tech tree, actually. We are researching our last piece of tech right now. 69% that we're going to get it this turn. Yeah, we're going to completely finish the tech tree. I've got to imagine that there will be a congratulations note or something along the lines of, hey, you've completed the tech tree, happy days. Something like that. I do want to launch perhaps another moon mission, but we're not going to be able to do that right now, so we're just going to have to be able to take it. We're just going to have to take it easy for a couple of turns. All right, let's see. Social media, political opportunity. Ugh, I don't care. Cobalt monopoly pays off. Great. 20% influence over the ruling party in Oceania. I mean, do we have any influence over the ruling party in Oceania at the moment? Not particularly. So therefore, I'll just take the money, thanks. 100 million is a lot of money. Unstable nation. Europe is quite unstable. No. Actually, we should send advisors in. Yeah, we want Europe to gain prosperity. It's ours. We own it. It's a corporation. Let's absolutely make sure that we're continuing to make Europe prosperous. What's happening here? What is happening here? This is annoying. This is really annoying. Oh, man. North America immediately turned to a chaotic nation. as soon as we turned it into a corporate nation. I was thinking that it was going to survive, but unfortunately it must have lost 4 chaos squares, which means that we wasted like 15 class connections, which actually is fine. It's not that big of a deal. Also, I think that we're getting to the point where we actually want to scrap our luxury mansions. We don't really care about luxury mansions anymore, so let's do that. Let's scrap them, and then let's start a moon colony. I think that's probably what we want to try and do, unless there's anything else that we really want. Yeah, this offensive laser just seems pretty darn horrific. Like, it just does not seem very, very good. So let's start a moon colony. Colony will become a corporate nation. Absolutely. We do not want a democracy on the moon. That is not something that I'm very keen on seeing. But board approval is low. That's a bit of a bummer. That is a bit of a bummer. I'm going to start growing a new body because we're going to need to try and gain back a whole bunch of board approval. Our workforce should have theoretically finished everything now. And now we should be able to fire everyone. I'm pretty sure it's just going to be me. Right, well, I am going to fire everyone because I don't see any reason to keep them around. I don't know if there's perhaps going to be some negative modifier for firing your entire workforce over the course of one turn, but it is what it is. It's fine. Yeah, okay, good. Asia. Asia could naturally form into a corporate nation. I don't think it will, because it's pretty unlikely to happen, but hey-ho. Public opinion, how is public opinion? Public opinion is still terrible. Very, very bad, actually. The Middle East, can the Middle East actually gain any more prosperity? The Middle East can gain more prosperity. Well, let's set up the Middle East to gain a little bit more prosperity, which means that we're going to be gaining 45% public opinion over the course of a couple of turns, which is quite nice. Let's relaunch something that's not very successful. Task efficiency, modernize, synthesize. Sure, let's do that. Slightly negative cash, but I can live with that. All right, great. Whole bunch of public opinion. Positive public opinion for the first time in what feels like forever. 8 turns till we need to transfer this person's mind. Now, theoretically, we should be able to transfer this person's mind. This person would not benefit from the transfer. I know she wouldn't benefit from the transfer, but at the same time, it's like I can't do anything. I can't do anything else at the moment. So we're just gonna have to risk it. Bernard, sure. Let's do Bernard, because apparently that's just the only way that we're gonna be able to make this whole thing happen. I don't know why they've given me a mission that I'm not able to complete. I think it's just a bug. We're just going to ditch this mission. It's going to cost me 25% board approval. I need to make absolutely certain that my public opinion does not drop below 0, because if it does, then that is going to be very problematic for us. So I really don't want that to happen. Cobalt Monopoly pays off. I'll take the money, thanks. The money's really, really good. Influencer opportunity. Yeah. No, I'm not interested, to be honest. I don't really care. Cutting it a bit, fine. What? Bernard? Is there someone... Who's Bernard? Oh, Bernard is the guy that I actually just... that I actually already dealt with. I could have extorted a little bit of extra authority, but at the same time, I probably shouldn't be doing that when I've got such a low amount of authority, so... We gotta play it safe. We gotta play it safe. Do we want to just try and push through and spend the money to get South Africa up? I don't know if we do. I'm kind of annoyed. We're floating around. We're floating around with not very much. Every country is so darn prosperous that we're kind of having a little bit of a problem because it costs such a darn large amount of money in order to buy influence. Low worker happiness? I don't care if there's low worker happiness. We don't have any workers to worry about anymore. Speaking of workers to worry about, we should probably make sure that we're going to grow another body. That's probably a good idea. Also, we want to upgrade the moon colony. We also want to send out a moon mission. I also probably want to spend a little bit more on getting my public relations up, just on the off chance that... we drop below. I really want to make sure that we don't drop below. And then let's see if we can do some stuff. Oh, that'd be great. A nice cheap little relaunch. Of course, we need to make sure that we are changing the business model in both Europe and the Middle East. There we go. Perfect. And we could launch something in Europe. We don't actually have anything in Europe at the moment. Sure, a 3 million launch for an 11 million pound investment coming back to us. That's not too shabby, if I do say so. Hormone cloud. Oh my goodness, that is a big amount of money that we're gonna be down the drain. 20%, minus 20% public opinion. Why am I losing minus 20% public opinion? How did I lose that? I lost 20% public opinion for seemingly no reason. Large injections of capital will be required to achieve our goals. Hoard 400 million. All right, that's great. I can absolutely do that. That's a very, very easy mission. Gain 3 to 6 military connections. Lovely. And a media opportunity. Gain 5% media power in Asia. Sure. I don't know why they're so interested. A corporation. A corporation has founded in it was founded in Asia. That's great. That's really, 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 really good. If it founds itself naturally, like it did in Europe and now Asia, that presents us with a great opportunity to buy. We're gonna buy to. In fact, we might as well just buy it out completely. Yep, there we go. Buy it out completely. We're still gonna achieve our 400 million next turn anyway, so there's no reason not to. And now we can just start mucking around with, you know, with changing the laws in Asia, which is really, really nice. Let's hope that a corporation is founded naturally in. What the heck? Let's hope that a corporation is founded naturally in North America. We still don't have the military connections needed in order to do that, but that is what it is. It's fine. It's not a worry. Cool. Well, we want to try and grow the lunar area, the lunar mission to level 5. Obviously, that's something that I'm really keen on trying to do. I like it. Bodies, we got body ready in 4 turns. 4 turns should be plenty of time for the next guy. We've got a couple of people coming up in a few years, but that's nothing to worry about really at this precise moment in time. We've still got a little bit of leeway really there, which is really, really nice. I'm looking to try and get some authority. I really want authority because I want to start heading towards a victory. Aid blackmail. That's absolutely what I want to try and do. If we have a little look at victory conditions, you can see that we need 2 more of these bad boys. And then we're going to achieve our goal. 75% influence with the ruling party of every nation. 6 of the world's nations are the following government type corporation. Which is fine. We're getting there. We're very, very, very... We're making very, very, very good progress, but we're still getting there. All right, 26% approval. That's pretty darn good. Transfer the mind of Adele de Longpre to prevent this tragedy. Who is that? You. Okay, we got another couple of years before we need to do that, so that's not a problem. I've lived in North America all my life. What? What happened? It's a one-party state? Why do I care about this? Oh, great. 5% public opinion. Impressed by the flagship store. I like that. I like that a lot. We got 10 authority. 10 authority is nowhere near enough to get the next agenda. So we're gonna have to make sure that we wait until that brain transfer is completed. I want to try and impose some order on Asia. I think that's probably what we're after. Because if we don't impose order, 1, 2, 3, 4. If we don't, then we're going to have some serious issues. Also, public relations. Once this is reset, we'll try and influence Asia, make that a little bit better. I do want to try and transition you to a corporation. That is for sure. It's just going to cost such a darned large amount of money in order to make this happen. I guess we could do it. I guess we'll do it right now then. Sure. We'll try and get South Africa to become a corporation. We've been trying to do this for like the last 3 episodes. Right, 69%, 72%. This is fine. I don't actually want to go negative cash flow because I don't want to upset the board anymore. I think I can actually just wait a couple turns. It's not a problem. Okay, public opinion. Public opinion is still going up, which is good. I like that. This is South Africa. Now, which party is it that we want to actually influence? We want to influence the Liberty Party, which means that I will actually take that. Gain 5 influence and 4 favor with the party. I will absolutely do that. It is a large increase in corruption, but that's fine. And we'll transition you to a corporation, which should be great. Perfect. So that is going to be our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's going to be our 5th corporation. And then I think we're probably going to try and do Russia. Russia's probably got the... We're probably influencing political parties in Russia more than we're influencing anywhere else. I would imagine so. We'll have to wait and see, though. Things might change. Lose 50 million, get 15 media power. I don't really care. I'm not interested in media power. Gain 4 million. I'll gain 4 million, even though at this rate it really does not make a shred of difference. Let's see if we can get anything on the moon. Unfortunately, we still need a little bit more. Yeah, we'll leave the observatory at the current level for now, but we'll try and get the moon to become a fully independent corporation. I say fully independent. I obviously mean a subsidiary corporation. I don't mean to. I don't want to give anyone the impression that we're going to be giving them any freedom. But there you go. Low worker happiness. Worker happiness doesn't matter. Doesn't make a shred of difference to me. I should be relaunching some stuff, actually. I should be doing that. I'll start doing that. Due to the level of chaos in Europe, more police are required since we are a major stakeholder. Major shareholder, this is our responsibility. Europe gains 1 prosperity. I'll spend military connections. How is Europe doing when it comes to prosperity? It's not doing too badly. We need to make sure that we're just lowering everything everywhere. You're 2 turns away from a corporation, that's fine. What am I doing? Politics. Yep, get you moved down. And you're gonna be able to work in a couple of turns. Anyway, okay, that's fine. Everything is going well. Still need to move this person to a new body, whichever one it is. Adelaide de Longpuy? Is that the correct pronunciation? That was just a guess. That was my best français. Let's spend 100 million to try and increase our popularity just that little bit more. Let's get the moon colony upgraded. Let's launch another moon mission. It's going to take a while. It's going to take a lot of moon missions in order to make this happen. I'm thinking that maybe we should have gone for a lunar mining operation. You know what? Let's actually do that. We've got loads of stuff. It's fine. Let's get this launched. And let's get this redone, because this is the only way that we're going to be able to collect enough moon materials fast enough. Because we're spending 75 million a pop to try and get a moon mission launched, which is just going to take ages. So I don't want to let that happen. Public user data, stay safe. Let's relaunch that. Perfect. See if we can relaunch anything in the Middle East, or even launch something for the first time in the Middle East. It's quite exciting. We'll take care of it. Ooh, rely on no one. Great, let's do that. Let's launch. It's not much that we can actually do. Spirituality. I'll spend some points. Security. Let's do security. Sure. And then in Europe as well. What do we want to do in Europe? Man, there's not much that we can actually do in Europe. So much of the stuff is banned, unfortunately. Quality sleep. Quality sleep seems like a good idea. We have launched it in Europe before, although the last time that we launched in Europe, it was probably a democracy or something else, or a one-party state. Major gala event. I need security. I need military connections. 1 military connection. I feel like I really have... I haven't been very lucky with those missions, but hey-ho. Cutting it a bit fine. 25% board authority. Do I want to do that? Do I want to try and extort a little bit more board authority? Maybe I will, maybe I won't. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. Sure. 25% board approval. 1% board approval. Things are a little bit dicey. Sales craze. Great news. Fantastic news. Great news. All right, now we need to try and decant our body. I know we can do it right now. We need to do it to I want to keep saying Adele, but it's not Adele. It's Adelaide. We need to seriously up the number of bodies that we've got. Hold on, excuse me. Because we do not have very long to replace my body, and then also we need to replace the bodies of 2 others, I think. 1, 2, 3 others. Okay, wowzers. This is a little bit of a problem, but that's not too much of a big deal. Let's get you upgraded. That's fine. We need a little bit more money. I'm conscious of the fact that I know we want to relaunch stuff and get stuff up and running, but I want to save money, and the reason that I want to save money is because we need to buy another tank next turn. But at least we've done this. We've transferred you to a new body. Great. A whole bunch more board approval, which is really, really nice. The nation of North America is on the brink of ruin. Push North America into anarchy. All right, I can do that. I can easily do that, actually. That's a super, super, super easy thing to do. And we could maybe even create a new corporation, actually, out of the ashes. But it will take a few more military connections, but that's okay. What do we got here? North Africa. Not interested in North Africa. It's not one of the guys that I want to. Not one of the areas that I want to go for. Hayden Blackford. When is your deadline, Hayden? I will. Maybe I will. Maybe I won't. I'm using this tactic so often that you'd think that they might actually get the picture that Hayden Blackford. Yeah, we need to do that right now, and then we immediately need to start growing a new body. We need to install a new tank, and I need to start growing a new body there as well. We can probably do a couple of relaunches here. How is our public opinion? Our public opinion is not in a good place right now. We need to be very, very careful of our public opinion dropping too low. Let's do some celebrity endorsements, maybe a little bit of short-term gain. I want to get 9 lunar material in order to grow the lunar mining base just a little bit more. We're getting a fair amount of lunar material each turn, but it's going to take a little while to do it. What I'm most worried about is the board members dying on me. I've got 2 board members that I need to replace very, very soon, and then I've also got my own body to replace, which I am kind of worried about. But there you go. Anyway, ladies and gents, we're going to wrap this episode up here. Thank you very, very much for watching. My name, of course, has been Over the Potato. This has been Spinnortality. I'll see you next time. Bye.